What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Jay's Life Out Loud, a channel about nothing, but it's about something. If you wonder why I always say that, is because my channel is not set up to be just one thing. It's from growing to me just running my mouth to funny skits, which I want to bring more, and other things like that. So that's why I say that. Coming at y'all today, and my topic is support. Whether you want to call it a support system. Oh yeah, and I'm in the greenhouse, y'all. The greenhouse is empty. I took the two top tarps off. I was running electricity in here, as y'all can see. I had the heat lamps, I had the grow lights going. And yeah, so that electric bill, y'all, that electric bill was going like, don't shut it down. So we'll get the greenhouse back up and running this summer. And as you can see, I had the full hookup over here, which controls the heat and the fans, which I didn't have fans out here, but I did have the humidifier out here. Both sides, I did tables running on both sides. I tried to make it as warm as possible in here. I had three of the heat lamps going, 2 grow lights. I actually had 3 grow lights out here. So I took them down, saved money on the electric bill, and I moved the plants to the little bit of plants I had in here inside. But anyway, the whole purpose of this video is to talk about support. Came out in the greenhouse. The wife and the baby is asleep, so I'm gonna come out here. I can be as loud as I want to. It's about support. We want support in everything we do. We want people to support our channel. We want people to support our business. We want people to support our train of thought. You know, because if you have a certain way of thinking about things, you like to be around like-minded people that have that same mindset as you. And a lot of times you won't find that, or you'll find it very few and far in between. Then there's a support when you have a business or a YouTube channel, or whatever it is that you could be doing. I know a lot of people that have the YouTube channel, they might want to start a business. You might want to start selling fruits and vegetables, herbs and different things like that. Or you may make pies or whatever it may be, and you're looking for that support. You're looking for people to have your back, as well as family, friends, co-workers. You have to be your own source of support. A lot of times you'll have something that you want to do, and you feel like, okay, I know this one person at work, there, this and that, and you'll reach out and you'll say, well, let's do this. I had this in mind and blah, 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 and I know you're good at this, and we always have like-minded conversation, this and that, and the person to be like, I don't know about that, well, I tried this, and it could be something that had nothing to do with what you're talking about, but they don't want to do it, and you have to accept that. I have a situation where there's a lot that I would love to do for the black community, black youth. I would like to start a club or a group where black men can come together, and whether it's through Zoom or meeting up somewhere in the city of Detroit and get together and just talk. brainstorm, come up with different ideas, and sometimes just to talk to get what's on your mind and your feelings out, as far as just having a support system in your life. And it's very hard to find those people in the area that I'm in, or even the circle that I, as far as my, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever, to reach out to those people and find those people. And I'm learning that you have to be your biggest cheerleader. You have to be, if anybody, I know a lot of you have to know, I ain't gonna say have to know, but a lot of you know Kanye West. And people say he's arrogant, he's this, he's that. And I watched a documentary on him, and it gave me a different view of his personality. There was a time where the only people that wanted to deal with, the only time they wanted to deal with him was for his beats. That's it. He wanted to be a rapper. And at the time, nobody wanted to sign him. Nobody they would play him off like he was a peon. Like, bro, just give me the beats. That's all we need. We don't need to hear you rap. Keep that to yourself, whatever. Do that in the closet. But he had a persistent personality. And not only that, his mother raised him to believe in himself. She raised him to have a aura about himself that I am a king. I can do all things. And in life, a lot of times you won't get that support. I don't know if it's a worldwide thing, or if it's a black thing, or whatever the case may be, or if it's this new age thing, but majority of the time, you will not get support. You'll get support from immediate family. A lot of us will get that from our spouses, our boyfriend or girlfriend that will support us, and sometimes even family or significant others support you out of feeling of I have to because that's my, you know what I'm saying, my son, my daughter, my nephew, or whatever the case may be. But I'm finding that the people that will support you will be the people that don't even know you. And it's the weirdest thing to me that, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's definitely a good thing, but it's the weirdest thing that where you think you should get your support from, it won't come from there. It'll come from somebody that doesn't even know you, but you caught their eye and they believe in your product, or they believe in you, or they believe in whatever it is that you're doing, that movement, and they'll latch on and show you all the support, laugh with you in the times where you're down and out, and they'll send positive messages. I get more messages. Let's say on Instagram, I have more messages from people I've never met in my life that we just follow each other for years. Been following each other for years. And I have one lady down in Georgia. I call her my sister. She calls me her little brother. She says I remind her of her brother that passed away. But we connect on a spiritual level, and she'll like all my posts. I like her posts. She'll send me, brother, I was just thinking about you. You and your wife look so beautiful together. Little things that mean a lot. And a lot of times you don't even get that from your family members. And I'm not saying that I don't, but I'm saying a lot of times we don't get that from family, friends and family members, and other people will reach out. And I'm pretty sure for all the YouTubers that's watching this, you totally understand what I'm saying. And I'm learning that as far as like YouTube and, sometimes Instagram, and in this world, you have to find people that are within your realm. I noticed that the garden community on Instagram, it's a thick population of the garden community. And they stick together. They share each other's videos. They watch each other's videos. They go on each other's lives. And they begin to show love. Instagram, I see, is the same way when it comes to the cannabis community. If you grow cannabis and you go on Instagram and you start you could add 5 people that grow cannabis. And by the way, it's legal in Michigan to grow cannabis. You can grow up to 12 plants, as long as your neighbors can't see it. You can grow up to 12 plants for recreational purposes. So across the United States and in Canada, it's being legalized almost in every state. So you have all these people from around the world that are growers. Everybody grows for their own reason. You may have some that grow because they have patients that they treat with the cannabis. But the community comes together. They do fundraisers. They do drives. They have people that may pass away that their families don't have the money to bury them. They'll get together and do a fundraiser and pay for the whole funeral. I've seen them pay for people's surgery. I've seen them, do giveaways, give out to the veterans that, have different ailments or mental issues that help calm them from the CBD to the THC, different things that help out. And I think that's marvelous. But the funny thing is that the ones that you think should be there, or the ones that you believe would be there, or they even said they would be there, a lot of times they won't. But I'll tell you this, don't get upset. Ride with the ones that ride for you. That's what you got to do. You have to ride for the ones that ride for you. If you got followers, make sure that you reply when they leave messages. If you have people that support you and they reach out to you and they say, well, I thought you could tweet this, or I thought you take it in consideration. Because it's such thing as positive criticism. I've had people reach out to me and say, well, maybe you should do. And I'll take what advice they give me and I'll use what I think is wise, and I'll use it. Or sometimes I don't even use it right away. I'll put that in my mental notes. If nobody ever supports you, believe in you. Because at the end of the day, and this may sound harsh, you came in the world by yourself and you're going to leave by yourself. So in between, God will bless you with people that'll come in, whether it's for a lifetime or a season. But one thing that will never go away until you leave here is you. So you have to learn how to be your biggest supporter. I don't care if you have to get up in the morning in the mirror and speak positivity into your life every morning. Do it. There is only one you. There is not another. And I don't care what you out there doing. If you're doing it, do it to the best of your ability. Be your biggest cheerleader. Talk to yourself. That doesn't mean you're crazy. Encourage yourself and keep on moving. This is your boy Jay from Jay's Life Out Loud. Once again, the channel about nothing, but it's about something. Out in this windy tent. Stay focused, y'all. I'm talking to myself too. Stay focused. It's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be fun. But keep cheering for yourself, because I'm cheering for you too. Love y'all.